A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
Live from Milwaukee Night Market, squeezing every bit of summertime out on this beautiful September night. If you want to fall in love with the city, this is the place to be. This is the best block party you're going to find right here on Wisconsin Avenue. You know the WTMJ studios are right in the 3rd Street Market Hall, and that's right in our front yard right now. And it is 2 full blocks of people strolling. It is not too packed now. It is going to get busy tonight. It's going to be a real party tonight because DJ Shauna is going to be at the Cole Entertainment stage. So I know it's going to get busy and get fun tonight before 10 o'clock, between 8 and 10. But right now, what a happy vibe. People are strolling. There are hundreds of vendor booths of all kinds. And this is the place to be till 10 o'clock tonight. Soak in this summer night with all 5 of your senses. The sun is setting. It looks beautiful on the buildings, and the marquees are lit up at the Bradley Symphony Center and down the street at the Riverside Theater. Just absolutely beautiful. And the woman who is one of the hostesses with the mostesses for this big event is here with me. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm Megan Gajawa, the Marketing and Events Director for Westtown Association.
I am so glad you're here. I can hear you in my headphones. I can see you speaking to me. This is nice that more of all the senses are being soaked in. But this is bittersweet. This is the last of the monthly Milwaukee Night Markets. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. We've had a really, really awesome summer so far. Beautiful weather every night, and everything today has gone really smooth. So looking forward to wrapping it up, but also I'm going to miss it again until next summer comes around.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to tonight in particular? Because one of the cool things I think that you do at Westtown Association is, even though there are 4 monthly events, none of them are the same. There are some similar vendors, but you rotate people out, and the entertainment's always lively and different. So what's special tonight?
Yeah, tonight the special thing is it's college night. So now that all the local students are back on campus, we want to invite them all down and show them the best of the city that they're calling home for the next school year. So we have a scavenger hunt for them, special t-shirt giveaway, and just looking forward to seeing all them out here.
I've already seen some, and happily, if you want to find WTMJ, we are just a few blocks east of the Cole Entertainment stage, right in front of 3rd Street Market Hall, but we are across the way from Marquette University, my alma mater, and they've got a big inflatable photo frame, and that is one of the things on the scavenger hunt for the college kids. I've seen Iggy, the golden eagle, walking around, which always amuses me. I am told the Milwaukee Brewers mascots will be here because they're on the scavenger hunt.
Yeah, they should be popping up soon.
And I'm also charmed that the prize for the scavenger hunt for college kids is a t-shirt designed by a Marquette student.
Yes.
Zach Adams. That charms me.
Yes, he did an amazing job. We really love the design, and I think it'll be a really great giveaway this year.
I do too, and I think that having college students here tonight, like I was just saying, fall in love with the city, whether you've lived here all your life or you just moved here. Great evening to stroll around, or if you're listening and you're just wrapping up at work, come on over, grab a bite to eat, and you'll be energized by the smiles and the good vibes. It's a great space to be in.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's really smart to purposefully invite Marquette, MATC, wherever you go to college, come down and take part in this fun scavenger hunt. But I know if I was a freshman at Marquette, like I was, coming from Kentucky, and somebody said, and the new group said, we're going to walk down the street 6 whole blocks and soak up the fun vibe, boy, this would have been great. And affordable art to put in your dorm room. Like there's just and food and restaurants to be introduced to. This is, I think, and then now all the social media that's going to ripple across from the college students. So I love that it is college night tonight.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And a fire performance on the Coles Entertainment Zone.
Yes, that is going to light up the night here shortly.
I guess so. Taylor Flows, has there been some fire performance rehearsals?
Not on site here, but she is a master. She'll have it all under control, but it's going to be really exciting.
I think so. That is at 6:45 if you want to see the Taylor Flows fire performance, and then she is literally the warm-up act for DJ Style at 7 and DJ Shauna at 8. That's quite a booking.
Yes, we are going to go out on a high note tonight.
That is wonderful. It's such energy here, and I'm excited that we're going to have some special guests throughout the evening till 8 o'clock. Some food, who's making the food, local vendors, some beverages, and that sort of thing. Is there one thing, Megan, one item that you think is a must-have tonight?
Ooh, a must-have. It's very hard for me to pick since I'm the one that selects all these vendors throughout the year. One that I'm looking forward to stopping at tonight is Scoops and Spokes, and they make specialty ice cream sandwiches.
Scoops and Spokes?
Yes, that's where I will be stopping tonight.
That sounds fun. What kind of specialty ice cream sandwiches are they making?
They just have really creative flavors of the ice cream, and then they have a variety of cookies you can put them on too. And
this is a perfect night for a cool treat like that. An absolutely perfect night. And s'mores also?
Always have the s'mores going.
And I also enjoy the larger-than-life chess set that MAT sets up right outside the beautiful blue and mirrored reflective building at 310 West Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There's just so much to enjoy and discover and rediscover in our city by being here. Heck, go in and play shuffleboard at 3rd Street Market Hall if you want to play some more games. It's just, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it, Megan.
I will too.
So when do you start planning for next year?
Pretty much after this one ends, we get right on all of our budgeting and reviews and coming up with ideas for next year, and it's full on year-round kind of event that we run.
And for people who are like, well, wait a minute, I would like to be part of this. And talking about vendors, I do cool food, I make interesting things. I'd like to be at Milwaukee Night Market next year. Do they get in touch with you? Do they go to a website?
Yes, so our website is mkenightmarket.com, and the vendor application for the 2025 season will be launched in mid-February. So keep an eye out for there. Follow us on all of our social media platforms. We'll announce it once it's released, and it's open for about a month. And during that month's time, we get around 500 applications.
I would say you must get slammed.
We do.
But that's wonderful because, as we were chatting about before, there's a rotation of vendors every single month.
Yes.
So that means we have that much creativity flowing in this city and that many small businesses that are eager to get out and about and be introduced to the world.
Yep, we're at, I think, about right around 230 different vendors participate throughout the whole summer. So only 4 nights, but we get to support over 230 local businesses, which is really special.
And that's not even all the entertainment.
Right.
Oh, how wonderful. Well, Megan Kajawa from the Westtown Association, bid number 5. You are the marketing and events director, and you are doing it great.
Thank you very
for
much.
making 4 special nights this summer, and next year it goes to 11, as they say in Spinal Tap. It will be the 11th annual Milwaukee Night Market. So,
looking forward to it.
Yay, I am too. But I'm looking forward to the rest of tonight. Where is your next stop? Be honest.
Next spot, I think I'm going to go check out the entertainment, actually. I don't always get to see all the performances because I'm usually running around, but I have a little bit of time, so I'm going to go check out our next act.
Stand back from the flames.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Megan Kajawa. Keep up the great work and keep up making our Westtown neighborhood vibrant and exciting and a true development space for businesses.
Thanks so much, Sandy. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Yay! Thank you. And we'll be back with one of the food vendors that caught my eye with an international flair. We'll meet Holy Crepe next on What's on Tap.
When we're out in your town, come say hi to us as we broadcast live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
Anytime you hear us when we're out on the road, you can find us live from our brand new mobile studio.
Whether it be Summerfest, EAA, Opening Day, Air and Water Show,
wherever we may be, you can see us on the radio, live from the Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin mobile studio.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
We are Wisconsin's radio station.
WTMJ.
We've found that the high road is worth the climb, and it's less crowded. At Semperfi, everything we do is done to the best of our ability. There are no shortcuts. It's pretty simple. We do what we say we're going to do because we fully understand that a reputation is never given. It's always earned. It is in our nature to keep our values intact so that when we leave your job, you'll be right there to shake our hand with satisfaction. We've installed massive flat roofs and shingled huge churches, schools, and all kinds of homes from modest to extravagant, all with integrity and pride in our work. And we're going to keep doing it for generations to come. That's what Always Faithful means to us. This is Brad Youngbluth with Semper Fi Roofing and Exteriors, your local, veteran-owned and operated exterior remodeling company. For your new roof, siding, window and door installation, or masonry work, you can count on Semper Fi to keep you safe, warm, and dry.
We keep you safe, warm, and dry. Semper Fi.
No matter what your timeline is, you deserve a journey to paradise with Fox World Travel and Royal Caribbean. When you get the craving for sunshine, poolside fun, and ocean views for miles, there's no reason to hold back. Make the most out of your time with an all-in-one cruise vacation. Let a Fox World Travel cruise expert save you from the daunting task of choosing from ships, ports, and staterooms. And visit foxworldtravel.com to plan your next cruise vacation. That's foxworldtravel.com.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ.
Give me the night market. It's the last Milwaukee night market of summer 2024, and somebody ordered perfect weather. It is just gorgeous here outside, and this event is free. It goes till 10 o'clock, and it's on Wisconsin Avenue from Vel R. Phillips Plaza. If you haven't been there yet, it is beautiful. It's new, absolutely just inspiring. Oh my gosh, and the racing sausages are walking by right now. They are part of the scavenger hunt for college night tonight. Oh, and hot dog brought up the rear, just ran by, and the Milwaukee Brewers are here in their booth, Marquette University in their booth. It's always fun when mascots run by. So this is where some of the action is tonight. You are welcome to come down and be part of the fun. Try some of the food, shop and browse. This is really a stimulating and a good vibes event. I have already seen a couple of friends walk by, people that I haven't seen in a while. That makes it feel even more like a community. So come on down and enjoy the Milwaukee Night Market. And one of the best things about Milwaukee Night Market is the delicious food and the variety of food that might surprise you. I just returned from a vacation to France, so seeing Holy Crepe on the Milwaukee Night Market vendor list caught my eye. So I wanted to meet the people behind Holy Crepe. So just before event load-in this afternoon, I got to meet one of the chefs and creators of Holy Crepe.
Hello everyone, I'm Giulia. I'm from Italy, but as an European I was born and raised with crepes. So yes, they're a French thing, but they're pretty big in all Europe. And yeah.
And Giulia, what really is Holy Crepe?
Holy Crepe is a small local business in Milwaukee, small for now at least, as our goal is to grow it. And one of the things that we want to do with Holy Crepe is bring a taste of home to Milwaukee, which is a city that offers plenty of opportunities. We want our crepes to actually be associated with fun times, good memories, friends, and because that's what they were for us growing up. So having the opportunity to bring it here to my new family and my new city, it's like something beautiful.
How do you eat crepes in Italy? When do you have them? Are they a snack? Are they an actual meal?
Usually it's either a dessert after dinner or we have a snack between lunch and dinner. It's called merenda, and that's a great time for crepe. Personally, I love sweet crepes, but there is a lot of savory options too over there.
What crepes are you serving at night market tonight?
Tonight we have both savory and sweet options. For sweet, we have peanut butter or Nutella filling with toppings of fruit, Oreos, M&Ms, coconut. And then for savory, we have ham and cheese, and then our best seller, which is turkey pesto.
Turkey pesto?
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
People love it.
So you're the chef?
I am the chef.
Ooh.
With the original receipt from my grandma.
Oh, that is wonderful. And what did we do before Nutella?
I don't know. How do people survive without Nutella?
That is the magic ingredient. And how did Holy Crepe... Well, first of all, tell me about the name.
The name actually, just like the business, it started as a fun thing. The name came up just the same way. We were talking among friends and we were like, what's a good name for a crepe business? And they were, Holy Crepe. And we were like, all right, we're naming it that.
Because it is fun to say. And you talk about friends and starting the business. So how did Holy Crepe start?
Yeah, so I was a student athlete at UWM. And I had a friend that was also a student athlete. So we had this, we were very involved with the school and the sport activity and the sport life.
What's your sport?
I swam. I was a swimmer.
And
Yeah.
what's your?
She was a basketball player.
Okay.
So I like to say that Holy Crepe was born between a pool and a basketball court, because that's pretty much what happened. So we saw an opportunity for crepes because there were some vendors that had popcorn, hot dogs, tacos, but nothing like sweet or nothing different from what we see around Milwaukee. So we were like, why not bring something that we grew up with, that we love, and that is not here yet? And then with the help of a third friend, we actually turned it into an actual business, and here we are today.
So do you have a food truck? Are you just popping up? Like, where can we find you now?
We are popping up right now, or for now. Our next events are going to be some other the Whitefish Bay Night Market, and just other things around Milwaukee during the fall.
How can we find where you will be?
We have an Instagram page. It's at Holy Crepe MKE, and then we have a website and we keep both pages up to date with our next events.
And what's the 1 to 5 year plan?
To grow, keep growing, and keep making more crepes for people, and make good memories and have people love it.
You were at the first night market in June. How did people respond to Holy Crepe? Did you sell out?
We sold out.
Did you really?
We did. It was our biggest event thus far, and it was really fun because it went by super quick. Like, we didn't realize at one point we had nothing left, and thankfully it was 10 p.m. by then. But it went by really fast. People loved it. We had great feedback. Some friends showed up, which is super nice to see, like, familiar faces and have people, like friends, stop by. So it was a really good event, and I'm sure this one is going to be just as great.
Well, try the crepes created by the official Italian, Julia, and Omar's going to be with you, making the magic food happen, right?
Yes, it's definitely a teamwork.
And do you know where your booth is?
Booth 43.
Of course, she knows where her booth is. 43 is right in front of Kohl's at Wisconsin Avenue and Vel R. Phillips Avenue. So don't miss out on Holy Crepes, which is just fun to say. But thanks to Julia and Omar for stopping in before they warmed up the crepe pans, because it's a lot of work when you're hustling as a pop-up vendor. But I just loved meeting Julia and hearing that enthusiasm. And also, again, it's college night here at Milwaukee Night Market, which is encouraging college students who are new to town or coming back, or locals, to stroll and take part in a scavenger hunt and discover things. But you just heard right there, Julia, a UWM grad who was a student athlete and using those smarts to be part of the Milwaukee economy. Holy Crepe. Glad to meet them. More sounds and stories from Milwaukee Night Market coming up on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Spend your lunch break with Greg Matzik.
When there's an anniversary, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum tends to find a way to get behind it.
And Jessica Ty.
They're like using the most famous monument in France to establish one's dogma and remind the whole world forever that you made the 2024 Olympics.
During Wisconsin's Midday News.
College student, bartending, I had a lot of cash. In fact, that's all I had was cash.
Just dollar bills.
Right, and because you didn't have mobile deposit.
Only on WTMJ.
Do you know which senior community is the top-rated senior community in Wisconsin? I'm Sandy Max at WTMJ, and U.S. News and World Report selected 3 pillars as number 1 in the state based on rigorous and important criteria. You deserve the best, and I am thrilled to partner with 3 Pillars because I have been to their campus, and now they're expanding. They're building a one-of-a-kind active adult community called The Fields at 3 Pillars on their 300-acre campus, and it's opening next year. You can attend an upcoming info session, get a free lunch, tour the campus, and check out all the high-end finishes going into the fields. Learn more about their expansion. Go to their website, 3pillars.org, or call 262-965-3404 today.
For over a century, local radio has evolved with the needs of the community. From politics to pop culture, we keep you informed, bringing you the most relevant news, online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Donald Trump's back, and he's out for control.
I would have every right to go after them.
Complete control.
I will wield that power very aggressively.
And he has a plan to get it.
Detailed plans for exactly what our movement will do.
It's called Project 2025, a 922-page blueprint to make Donald Trump the most powerful president ever, overhauling the Department of Justice, giving Trump the unchecked power to seek vengeance, eliminating the Department of Education, and defunding K-12 schools, requiring the government to monitor women's pregnancies, and Trump has also proposed severe cuts to Medicare and Social Security. Those are Donald Trump's plans.
Well, revenge does take time, I will say that. And sometimes revenge can be justified.
He'll take control. We'll pay the price.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message. Paid for by Harris for President.
At Fleet Farm, we're proud to offer everything you need for everyday life. We're even prouder to offer it at the best prices guaranteed. Like Sprout Sweet Mix for livestock, on sale for $9.29. Or 2.5 gallons of diesel exhaust fluid, everyday low priced at $6.99. And if you happen to find a lower price, we'll match it. Any day, every day. Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life at the best prices guaranteed.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max.
And today, on this glorious night, you can't contain me on a night like this. I want to be outside, and I invite you to join me at this free festival. It is the last Milwaukee night market of the season, and it is just a great vibe, and the smell of food. I don't know what this woman has in front of me that's wrapped in foil. It looks like it might be a pulled pork sandwich. It looks really, really good. There is lemonade here. There are all sorts of delicious treats, and you're going to see friendly faces, and you'll see a lot of college students tonight, too, because it is college night, and there's a fun scavenger hunt where college students are going around taking photos of the big MKE wooden sign that you can stand up in front of, and they're finding the racing sausages who just walked by and getting photos with the mascot. So a very fun night here, and I'm going to introduce you to a fantastic photographer here in town after we check in the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Jessica Gatso.
Thanks, Sandy. The body of a missing scuba diver is recovered from a shipwreck. 72-year-old Patrick Kelly of Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, was diving around the shipwreck of the SS Wisconsin on Tuesday. Kelly was about 6 miles off the village of Pleasant Prairie coastline. When he didn't resurface, his wife called the Coast Guard for help. Kelly's body was recovered this morning about 125 feet below the surface of Lake Michigan in the area of the SS Wisconsin. Charged for a deadly Germantown crash, 19-year-old Javonte Spikes of West Bend faces 4 felonies, including homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle and fleeing an officer. The charges stem from a single vehicle crash that killed 19-year-old Samantha Recor and injured a 17-year-old. Authorities say Spikes lost control of the vehicle and struck a tree after fleeing from a police officer. Spikes will be back in court September 30th. Franklin police are warning residents about the TikTok door knock challenge after 2 incidents in the city. The challenge involves people banging on or kicking doors in the middle of the night trying to startle residents and then running away without getting caught. Franklin police remind people that this constitutes disorderly conduct and comes with a fine of $376. They are increasing neighborhood patrols to help residents feel more secure. Taking a look at the roads with your Johnson & Sons Paving Time Saver traffic. Looks like we've got a lane blocked on 41-894 South. There's a crash at the ramp from Greenfield Avenue. The right lane there is blocked. And it looks like we've also got a disabled vehicle in the area on the exit to Greenfield Avenue from 41 North there. And still seeing some delays. 94 westbound between downtown and American Family Field is still looking a bit slow, starting to improve. And 894 westbound between the Mitchell Interchange and about 35th Street, also still seeing a bit of a slowdown there. Taking a look at your WTMJ forecast. Tonight, clear skies with a low of 61. Thursday, sunny, hazy, and clouds later in the day, a high of 83 by the lake and 87 inland. Friday, we'll see high clouds with filtered sunshine, a high of 80 degrees. Right now in Milwaukee, it's 81 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Siding Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 6:32.
Hey, it's WTMJ. Steve Scavidi here. My wife and I just took advantage of Heiser's savings and got our brand new 2024 Chevy Trailblazer, and boy, is this thing amazing. It's a beautiful sterling gray metallic that really shines. With a 5-star safety rating, we feel secure with features like automatic emergency braking, IntelliBeam Auto High Beam Lane Keep Assist, and an HD rear vision camera that will blow you away. The owner benefits, unbeatable. 3-year, 36,000 bumper-to-bumper warranty, 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, and Heiser's exclusive safe and sound program. Get the details at Heiser.com. The tech is top-notch, and the remote starter, perfect for our weather. Heated seats and steering wheel, you bet. And the best part, it's affordable and perfect for everyone. Heiser's Safe and Sound program is a game changer, vehicle exchange program, roadside assistance for life, and more. No wonder they've been in business for over 100 years. Don't miss their end of summer sizzling savings all month long. Visit Heiser.com, because at Heiser, today's your day.
Tommy! I can't wait for golf this weekend, huh, buddy? Time flies. Love you, man. Oh, don't forget your knee brace again. We aren't in college anymore.
Moments together matter, so help protect yourself from RSV. If you're 75 or older or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV, and there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Seems like there's more identity theft in the news every day.
Another major healthcare breach was reported today, resulting in the exposure of
now 1 in 4 consumers have been a victim of identity.
That's because there are endless places that could accidentally expose you to identity theft, in a breach, or simply by mistake. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Get the beat of the Bucks straight from a fan favorite and Bucks legend.
Welcome to the fantastic voyage. Marcus Johnson, the captain of this vessel.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson, a Bucks Plus audio production.
My first mate, Chris Johnson, the only father and son tandem.
Your weekly pulse on the Milwaukee Bucks and conversations with the biggest names in basketball. This week on the pod, Marcus and Chris are joined by legendary basketball writer David Aldridge. Find Here District now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcast.
Tune in on Sundays at 10 a.m. for the AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show. Join AccuNet's Brian and David Wickert for the most up-to-date information on mortgage trends, along with timely news on the real estate market. The housing market is in flux, but the national headlines don't often fit local market conditions. Find out what's really happening on the front lines of real estate and mortgage financing in Wisconsin and make better decisions by tuning in every Sunday at 10 a.m. The AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show with Brian and David Wickert on WTMJ.
What's on Tap with Sandy Max is back on WTMJ.
Al fresco at the Milwaukee Night Market. If you can get on down here, I say do it. It's going on till 10 o'clock. This free block party, chock full of all sorts of local businesses. You hear about Shop Local. This is the place to do it. You'll meet small businesses right here in the Westtown neighborhood, and you will eat and drink very well with a variety of foods and flavors. And we got a fire performance by Taylor Flows at 6:45. Maybe you get time to get down here for that, but you certainly have time to get down here for DJ Shauna's 8 to 10 musical mixing and performance. And I'm thrilled to see people that I haven't seen for a bit, so I'll save my shout outs for later, because I want to introduce you first and foremost to one of our local artists, because in addition to the food and beverage, you've got inspiring and interesting artists, makers, and creators with booths here, and one of the fantastic photographers that you can meet. Stop by the WTMJ studio just before load-in today to visit with me. He is Nate Vomhoff. Who is Nate Vomhoff?
I am a pharmacist. I am also a photographer. I like to prioritize drone photography. I like to find new perspectives, trying to show the city off in a way that's fresh, I guess.
It's gorgeous. I mean, if anybody who's on Instagram or X is where I discovered your artwork and incredible photography. How many years have you been doing this now?
I started in 2017.
Okay.
That's the year I graduated pharmacy school. And then I picked up the drone in 2018.
It's compelling photography.
Hey, Thank you.
So what are you doing here tonight, Nate Vomhoff? What are you doing at Night Market?
So tonight is the last night market of 2024. So I will be having a tent down on Wisconsin Avenue from 5 to 10. Stall number 18, so it's right towards the intersection of MLK and Wisconsin.
Oh,
Avenue.
right by 3rd Street Market Hall.
Yeah.
Just a couple of booths down
Right
from the
outside the door.
WTMJ booth. Very, very good. So what will you have at your tent?
I'll have a bunch of prints. I'm trying to unload a bunch of stuff before I move this fall, so I'm going to discount them at a pretty hefty rate. So.
That's a pretty good deal. I'm glad you're here to share that. So what are some of, for people who haven't seen your photography yet, what are one or two of the shots that you're most proud of, that you'll have prints of tonight?
So I've got tons of shots of City Hall. I love fireworks, so there's tons of those. I mean, I've got different perspectives of all over the city.
Your City Hall at sunset are beautiful.
Thank you.
Or is that sunrise?
It's sunset. I am I'm not a morning person, so hence the night market.
City skyline, fireworks, what else?
What else? So I've got some shots from Lake Michigan. I've got plenty of shots of the home bridge. I helped out with homecoming this year. I'd just like to show off the different angles. So, I mean, there's different perspectives all over the place.
Are you Milwaukee born and bred?
No, I'm from Madison area. So just north of Madison.
But a Wisconsin fella.
Wisconsin guy, yeah.
And what is it that really compels you to continue to find different angles of Milwaukee?
I love cities and the way that they're changing constantly. And Milwaukee is no exception to that. The skyline is constantly changing. As you've seen in the Third Ward, there's a new tower, there's the Couture. So everything's changing constantly. And being able to capture that is exciting to me.
And you have photographed other cities as well, like Madison, Chicago.
So Chicago I've done a little bit. I've shot in LA, San Francisco. Just went to Salt Lake City this year. Just went to Sydney, Australia. And I haven't shared those photos yet, but they're coming.
When you do share those photos, where will we see them?
Typically on Instagram. That's probably the favorite spot. So just at Nate Vomhoff there. And then if you go to X, I'm also on there. Same handle.
NATEVOMHOF. And I love that on your website you have architecture, cityscape, nature.
When I get out of the city, I will definitely shoot some nature. In Australia, we explored a national park there to the west. It was beautiful.
What are some shots that you truly can stand behind and just go, oh, no, I'm really proud? What are one or two scenes that you've captured?
So the one with City Hall at sunset. I mean, I've captured City Hall at sunset a few times, but there's one that went off this last year. There's these shots from the lake with the sailboats. They're always beautiful. The Harley-Davidson shot from last year and this year. I got a lightning bolt last year.
A lightning bolt?
A lightning bolt, yeah.
Describe this scene that you've captured.
So there's Harley-Davidson homecoming that is happening, and then all the people out there seeing Green Day. So last year there was a lightning bolt. There was storms a couple miles away, but outside the range that they'd have to shut everything down. So I captured the lightning bolt above the crowd.
And that perspective, so even though it's in the distance, it's...
Yeah, still striking. You've got the city to the right, the lightning bolt to the center and left, and then you've got the crowd down below.
How cool. So I hear you discussing kind of the setting up the composition of the photo. So have you done any classes? Are you...
No, just all self-taught. If I need to learn how to do something, I typically go to YouTube, figure out how to do it myself, and then if I can't figure it out, I'll ask some friends and go from there.
Not unusual in the music world or in the painting world to be a self-taught artist, so
right.
It makes sense to me. And what photographic equipment do you use?
So I've got a DJI Mavic 3 Pro. That is the drone. And then I've got the Sony A7R4.
Or do you wish you had other equipment, or is this perfectly suited to you?
The drones I typically upgrade when I can. And then the camera, I've kind of just stood with what I've had.
When you describe night market to other people, how do you describe it? Why should people come down?
I'd say it's probably one of Milwaukee's favorite traditions. I think downtown in the summer, there's nothing like it. The energy downtown is amazing. And then you've got the live music. You've got, all the vendors from all walks of life. You've got people from all walks of life. And then you've got, the performers out here. So it's just a ton of fun, a lot of great food. And then you've got the 3rd Street Market Hall right here. And I think the weather's checked out perfectly every single time this year. Have
a great time at Night Market, and I look forward to more of your artwork online and on social media.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. We'll see you tonight.
Nate Vomhoff on What's on Tap, and he is here at Milwaukee Night Market. I walked by his booth, and he is right on Wisconsin Avenue at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. He is just on the other side of the Kohl's Entertainment Zone from where we are. So you just walk across there and you will see him and his fantastic photography. And he wasn't kidding. He does have discounts. He does not want to have to pack up a whole bunch of beautiful photos. As beautiful as they are, he wants you to have them. So you can get them at a discount and you'll be stunned. And I forgot to tell you that, yes, we of course have the WTMJ live stream going on YouTube. And if you go back and watch, you can see one of Nate's incredible fireworks photos over the Hone Bridge. But Nate's on the other side of the Kohl's Entertainment Zone where DJ Shauna is going to be at 8 o'clock. Meet DJ Shauna next.
Any exterior remodeling company can give you a lot of good reasons to get a new roof, siding, windows and doors, or masonry work. Aesthetic appeal alone or just resale value help it all make sense. But I'm compelled to continue to tell you what sets Semper Fi apart from the rest. What you're going to get from Semper Fi is a reputation that is backed by an undeniable stack of proof that we are who we say we are. Our character is guided by a level of trust and accountability which not only holds our teams together, but also keeps our reputation intact. And ultimately, that means leaving you satisfied. So when you're about to make that big investment in your home, isn't that what you want? This is Brad Youngluth with Semper Fi Roofing and Exteriors, your local, veteran-owned and operated exterior remodeling company. For your new roof, siding, window and door installation, or masonry work, you can count on Semper Fi to keep you safe, warm, and dry.
We keep you safe, warm, and dry, Semper Fi.
You wake up feeling like you just boxed 12 rounds. Some wake up sweating with sore jaws, headaches, and a lot of our patients complain of brain fog. I'm Dr. Madan Kandula, and these signs, often joined with snoring, are sleep apnea symptoms. And if this sounds like you may have been in a struggle last night between you and this serious disorder. Many people aren't willing to fight back. But the fact is, you can't go through these nightly struggles without ramifications that each night chip away at your life's expiration date. I get it. You don't want to wear a CPAP mask. You may find out you don't need one. We have every effective sleep apnea solution available. And believe me, the mask is the last resort.
Solving your breathing triangle problem can lead to better sleep and a better quality of life. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. AdventKnows.com. Results may vary.
Does your home need a new defensive coach? Have wind, cold, or water breached? I recommend Siding Unlimited. Wind and cold get through your windows? Siding Unlimited fixes that. Water challenging your roof? Siding Unlimited fixes that too. Is the siding letting the elements through or just looking offensive? Fixing that is Siding Unlimited's first and continuing specialty. When weather's offense beats your home's defense, contact Siding Unlimited. Their name says siding, but they are so much more. Whatever the breach, put Siding Unlimited in. Their good work is on display at their unique outside-in showroom. They're waiting for you. What are you waiting for? SidingUnlimited.com.
Welcome back to What's on Tap on WTMJ.
I'm Sandy Max, surrounded by people strolling and shopping on a summer night. It is just beautiful weather for the last Milwaukee night market of this summertime. Come on down. It is free. It is fun. And I guarantee you're probably going to see some friends. I've seen my friend Shelly, who lives downtown, seen my friend and teammate Maggie, who lives downtown, so the locals are here, but also meeting new friends, like Milwaukee PBS fan and art fan Tom, and then another Tom who came by and says he listens to WTMJ every night. I just met Andrea. It's just such a very happy vibe. So come on down. Maybe you'll discover something new or bump into an old friend. And what I'm trying to think, like, how would you describe Milwaukee Night Market to people? And Milwaukee Bucks official DJ Shauna, she's going to perform tonight for free from 8 till 10. And I got a chance to chat with her yesterday to get a preview of her set tonight. And I asked DJ Shauna how she describes Milwaukee Night Market.
Like a farmer's market with food vendors, but also art. It's in the heart of the city, and I'm going to quote Milwaukee downtown and talk about the pulse of the city and everything that starts there.
And it's a lot of smiles. This is the first year I've gone, and it's been happening for 10 years, and I'm embarrassed that this is finally the first year I've gone. But it is. It's a huge block party on Wisconsin Avenue. Yep. I say huge, though, but it's really like a 2-block, kind of a 3-block span from Velar Phillips Plaza, which is brand new and worth coming down just to see that new beautiful space, down to 2nd Street. And yeah, so it's a lot of smiles and a lot of people, and I think with summer weather, and you are DJing at 8 o'clock.
I'm very grateful to be a part of it. It's, one of those things as a DJ you put on your list if you're in Milwaukee, like I want to do that. People are there and they want to have a good time, and there's beautiful weather and there's amazing food. And like you said, all these smiles, and I would love to DJ for all of those people.
You are going to be in your element. A big block party on Wisconsin Avenue. You're right there in the Kohl's Entertainment stage. And what is a song or two that you'll play tomorrow night? Are there those songs when you're creating a set list?
That's a fun question because I've done a lot this summer from a DJ standpoint that kind of like really shows, I think, what I'm capable of as an open format DJ. Something along like the barbecue, like R&B, like backyard, like hanging out vibes. I'm going to nerd out for a second, like in 110 to like 115 beats per minute has been just like speaking to me a lot. So that's like Candy by Cameo, Uptown Funk even fits in there. Can't Stop the Feeling, Justin Timberlake. So like in that vibe of like you said, like to only enhance the smiles and the people that are already there. That's my goal, is to add value.
That's a great vibe to look for. Like you said, backyard party. Who doesn't want to be a part of that? Casual automatically means food and beverage, friends and family. I think that's a great way to describe it. And for people who don't really know the different specialties of DJs, what is an open format DJ?
I play every genre of music. So, for example, I opened and played a show this summer with Jimmy Eat World. And so I played a set that made sense for that environment. And then a week later, I opened for Lil Jon. And so, like, two very, like very contrasting artists. Literally, you're playing everything you can imagine. And that's what I love about how much amazing music is out there, and then being challenged and inspired by it, and like being like, oh, I should add this song into my next Bucks game because look how people are reacting. So I kind of use my summers as like research to like recharge and research. And so it's been fun to like find songs that aren't necessarily brand new, but that continue to span all kinds of genres of music.
DJ Shauna's going to play some of that music, and you're going to hear one of her songs next. It's the song you need to hear with DJ Shauna next on WTMJ.
He's got next.
For Chourio. Done! Chourio, a grand slam. Second deck, Jackson Chourio. Here comes the throw to the plate. Chourio's in there safely. Chourio coming on. Chourio dives. He got it.
Jackson Chourio plays here.
Major League Baseball has been put on notice.
On the home of Brewers baseball. News Radio 620, WTMJ.
WTMJ, Sandy Max here. Happy to tell you about my new partner, Wisconsin Vein Center and Medi-Spa, because we all know sagging skin will affect all of us as we age. You see it in your own face. I know I see it in mine. You notice it in others. Some people see skin laxity earlier because of, think of the external factors like sun damage or air pollution. SoftWave is a newer FDA-cleared ultrasound technology that truly offers a lasting improvement for skin laxity, and it's available now at Wisconsin Vein Center and Medi-Spa. SoftWave uses superb technology that uses ultrasound with parallel beams that are delivered within the dermis of the skin, so there's no danger of melting fat or causing scarring. And the treatment available at Wisconsin Vein Center and Medi-Spa stimulates not only collagen production, but also elastin formation to improve that rebound you see in young skin. Also, a moisturizing effect is seen because of increased natural hyaluronic acid production. All skin types can be treated, face, neck, basically all areas of the body can be treated. Plus, bonus, the appearance of cellulite can also be reduced. SoftWave, Dr. Mangione believes, is the safest, most effective, non-invasive treatment yet for skin tightening. Set up a free consultation today. Wisconsin Vein Center and Medi-Spa.
It's a great time to save big on everything for your next project at Menards. Get free estimates fast on new energy-efficient windows from JELD-WEN. Choose from vinyl or wood windows and customize the perfect size and unique features for your home. Save big on all JELD-WEN windows today. View our entire selection of JELD-WEN windows on Menards.com. Plus, the weekly flyer for other great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Save now during the Labor Day sale at Ken Michaels Furniture. Special factory incentives make this the perfect time to save 35% on a new sofa, chair, or sectional crafted by Norwalk Furniture. American made with your choice of fabric or leather in a style and size to fit your need. Available in as little as 35 days. Can't wait? All our inventory is sale priced and ready for immediate delivery. Shop today and save during the Labor Day sale at any of our Ken Michaels Furniture stores in Brookfield, Greenfield, or downtown Milwaukee. There's no doubt that a better night's sleep makes for better days, and a good quality mattress helps make it happen. When you buy your new Milwaukee mattress from Ken Michaels Furniture, you are assured of a mattress made for your needs out of the finest natural materials direct from our Milwaukee factory. We make every style, size, and firmness of mattress, and with our factory direct prices, you will save up to 50% compared to other brands. Milwaukee mattresses from Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield, Greenfield, or downtown Milwaukee.
And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
What's up, Milwaukee? This is DJ Shauna, and I'm excited to be DJing at the night market tonight. I'm going to hit you all with some of my favorite backyard barbecue vibes for all my friends and family. And I'm going to play this song for sure. The song's called I Won't Give Up by DJ Shauna. I wrote and produced it. I'm not singing on it, but I hope you like it. It's a song you definitely need to hear on WTMJ.
I know you're broken down and bleeding. Let it all out on the line. I know it's hard for you to see it, but everything's gonna be alright. Practice smiling in the mirror. There's a hurt that lies beneath. I wish that you could see it clearer, that you don't have to hide from me. I won't give up on you. I see the pain you've been through. When life gets tough, I'll show you love. I won't give up on you. Please don't give up. Cause I won't give up. We need each other more than ever. The world will bring us to our knees. We got a love that can't be severed. We got a reason to believe. I'll remind you of your purpose every time that you forget. I'll lift you up when you have fallen. You know this fight ain't over yet. I won't give up on you. I see the pain you've been through. When life gets tough, I'll show you love. I won't give up on you. Please don't give up. Cause I won't give up. No, I won't give up.
DJ Shauna, a song written and produced by her. That is Tanner Howe singing, and that is a song she promises to play tonight when she starts her Milwaukee Night Market DJ set at 8 o'clock. Come on down for free. TMJ News is next.
A cancer diagnosis shouldn't mean we can't make plans. It shouldn't mean living without joy or optimism. Cancer shouldn't be calling the shots. At the Fredert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Cancer Network, we're pushing to put cancer in its place by pulling together teams of leading specialists and researchers who work tirelessly for breakthroughs, who are developing innovative ways to treat every cancer, to treat your cancer. And by providing the largest cancer clinical trials treatment program in Wisconsin, so there are more treatment options and more reasons to be hopeful. So let's keep innovating. Let's keep discovering. Let's push to make every cancer diagnosis a story of survivorship and bring back the lightness of life that cancer takes away. To learn more about breakthrough cancer care, visit fredert.com/cancer.
Donald Trump's back, and he's out for control.
I would have every right to go after them.
Complete control.
I will wield that power very aggressively.
And he has a plan to get it.
Detailed plans for exactly what our movement will do.
It's called Project 2025, a 922-page blueprint to make Donald Trump the most powerful president ever. Overhauling the Department of Justice, giving Trump the unchecked power to seek vengeance, eliminating the Department of Education, and defunding K-12 schools, requiring the government to monitor women's pregnancies, and Trump has also proposed severe cuts to Medicare and Social Security. Those are Donald Trump's plans.
Well, revenge does take time, I will say that. And sometimes revenge can be justified.
He'll take control, we'll pay the price.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message. Paid for by Harris for President.
A buck in today's world doesn't go far unless you're spending it at Griffin. Because for just $1 over cost, you can buy brand new tires from us. Buy one or a whole set. This is Jim Griffin. Any major brand. We'll put you in new tires for just $1 over our cost with free tire repair and lifetime rotation. That's right, $1 over cost, and we'll even show you the invoice to prove it. So what's the catch? There's really no catch. You don't have to buy a car or a truck from us. We'd like it if you did, but our only requirement is we put them on for you. Buy one, two, or a set of four. The $1 deal at Griffin. Available at Griffin Chrysler Jeep South 27th Street and Jefferson. Griffin Chevrolet in the Auto Mall. Griffin Ford, Waukesha, and Fort Atkinson. 5 ways to make your dollar go further. Griffin, the buck stops here, but the deals on tires don't. $1 over cost. That's Griffin.
Not combinable with other tire offers.
I'm Brett Matschke, and you're due for service.
Richlands. And then diving into the stands is Jackson Churiel.
From the San Francisco Bay.
The Brewers are back at the Bay to take on the Giants. Our coverage begins tonight at 8:10. We are your home for the Milwaukee Brewers. News Radio 620, WTMJ, Milwaukee.
At 7 o'clock, it's 78 degrees. Tonight, clear skies with a low of 61. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jessica Gatzo. Waukesha County Executive Paul Farrow announcing he has been diagnosed with a rare type of cancer.
I'm going to be facing a journey like many people have. Unfortunately, mine will be a little more public because of the position. I'm still going to be at the desk. I'm still going to be working as hard as I can. My appearance may be changing a little bit, but the attitude won't.
Farrow received the diagnosis a few weeks ago after undergoing multiple medical examinations and has already started chemotherapy. He plans on staying in office while receiving treatment.
In general, the largest sections of the capital budget are street infrastructure and engineering projects.
That's Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway on the priorities for the 2025 capital budget. But she admits there are challenges placed by the state legislature.
Every year, the cost of doing business here in the city of Madison increase more than the state legislature will let us increase our revenues.
The 2025 proposed capital budget is just over $12 million lower than the 2024 adopted budget. Three major wildfires in Southern California. The Bridge Fire multiplied in size by a factor of 10 in just 24 hours, becoming the state's largest active fire. The airport fire is 0% contained, jumping a highway overnight. About a dozen homes burned to the ground as 6,000 firefighters battled the blaze. Officials say the third fire in the area, the Line Fire, was sparked by arson. Police announcing they have arrested a 34-year-old suspect. Another potential problem for Boeing. Tens of thousands of workers who built commercial airplanes could strike this week. ABC's Alex Stone reports.
33,000 Boeing workers could walk off the job on Friday. There will be one ballot on Thursday to accept or reject a new contract offer and another to say yes or no to authorizing a strike. Boeing and the union came to a new tentative agreement this week impacting workers on airplane assembly lines. But Boeing workers have made it clear they don't like it. They want their pensions restored, and the proposed contract removes incentive bonuses and does not offer the pay raises they want. Alex Stone, ABC News.
An international cold case expert comes to Milwaukee next month as part of a show at the Pabst Theater. While here, he's hoping to help local law enforcement.
People don't solve murders. It's teams solve murders. What I'm hoping to do while I'm there is just share, some of maybe some lessons we've learned in other places.
Retired NCIS Special Agent Joe Kennedy spent 28 years investigating murders around the world. He's solved hundreds of cases. Kennedy tells Wisconsin's Midday News he hopes to crack even more when he takes his new tour, Cold Case Live, on the road.
I'm sure some folks are going to show up with their own cold cases that they're familiar with from their local neighborhoods or communities. And what I'm hoping to do is we generate enough interest that perhaps someone comes forward with that little bit of information or that overlooked clue, and it leads to a solved case.
Jessica Ty, WTMJ News.
Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Siding Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 7:03.
This report is sponsored by Diamonds Direct. Your love, their passion.
This September, Diamonds Direct's ultimate offer is back, stronger than ever. Diamonds Direct helps you get the perfect jewelry gift with 0% interest. That's right, enjoy 5 years of 0% financing on any Diamonds Direct purchase. It's your chance to get her the perfect ring with 0 interest and comfortable monthly payments that fit your budget. But act fast. This offer ends September 30th. For details and more, visit DiamondsDirect.com. Spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest on approved credit. Only at Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion.
Now your ideas do not have to wait. Dell Technologies and Intel are pushing what technology can do. Bring your ideas to life at Dell.com.
I know you have a great dog, right? But you know there's room for improvement. At Sit Means Sit Dog Training, we can help. Our attention-based training system uses modern technology to help you better communicate with your dog, even in high distraction. When you schedule a free consultation with us, you will have the opportunity to see our training in action and meet for yourself our happy dogs off leash and under control. Contact Sit Means Sit today at 262-361-3641 or find us on the web at sitmeansitwaukesha.com to schedule your free consultation so you can have a happy, confident, and obedient dog.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
Time for a WTMJ Sports Update from the Gerber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Brewers' magic number to clinch the NL Central Division is 9 after Tuesday night's win over the Giants. Milwaukee looks to make it 2 wins in a row west tonight in Game 2 of the 3-game series. Coverage begins at 8:10 here on WTMJ. The Packers begin the practice week today with Malik Willis taking the bulk of the reps at quarterback.
He's grinded, he's learned the terminology and is able to spit out the play calls, and we got confidence in him. And I think, if he's given a full week of preparation, a full week of practice, I got confidence that he'll go out there and perform at a high level.
The Packers welcome the Indianapolis Colts to Lambeau on Sunday. Taking a look at the roads with your Johnson & Sons Paving Time Saver traffic. Looks all clear on the roads at this point this evening. No incidents or delays at this time.
Traffic is sponsored by Hall Mazda Milwaukee. Visit hallmazdamilwaukee.com.
While you're navigating the roads as quickly and safely as possible, if you see something we should know about, call the WTMJ Hall Volkswagen Traffic Tip Line, 414-238-9329.
Taking a look at your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight we have clear skies with a low of 61. Thursday, sunny, hazy, and clouds later in the day, a high of 83 by the lake and 87 degrees inland. On Friday, we'll see high clouds with filtered sunshine, a high of 80. Saturday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 79. On Sunday, we'll see some isolated showers with mostly cloudy skies, a high of 82. Monday, partly cloudy with a chance for a spotty shower, a high of 81. Right now in Madison, it's 78 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 76. In Waukesha, it's 77. And in Milwaukee, it's 78 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Siding Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 7:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
As you can hear, outside in the beautiful outdoors at Milwaukee Night Market, it is the final night market of the summer, but we've got blessed with some of the most gorgeous weather that you can ask for as the sun sets and the marquee at the Bradley Symphony Center and the Riverside and lights are turning on. It is just a gorgeous night to come stroll and shop. You will discover flavors you haven't eaten before. You'll sip on some beverages. You might bump into a friend you haven't seen in a while. But this really is a great community event, and you'll be inspired by all of the businesses that you see, artists, creators, and local smaller businesses that maybe you didn't know about, like Chalotzen, which I did not know about, and I have a special guest here. Please introduce yourself to everyone.
Well, my name is Dulce Duran, and I'm the owner of Chalotzen. We're a company where we sell plants.
And they're beautiful plants. I've got the WTMJ YouTube live stream set up. I'm going to adjust the camera so we can see your plants. I'm going to try to. But you have a beautiful pink and green plant with you. What kind of I would call it almost like a prayer plant. What kind of a plant is this?
This one is, and I cannot even pronounce the name, but it's Draconaceae.
Oh, see, you know the real technical terms.
Yeah. Maybe sometimes I cannot even pronounce the name, but I can try.
Well, so what does Chalotzen do? What is your business?
So besides selling plants, we do plant maintenance. Mm-hmm. We do workshops. We have, normally every year, we have like 4 workshops at the Botanical Garden, the Doms.
Ooh.
Yes, so that you can learn how to take care of your plants.
And why did you start a plant care business like this?
I think plants, they've been always a part of my life since my grandma. I'm originally from Mexico, and we always have plants. And, they always make us feel better. No, what? Just spend time with your plants, taking care of your plants and making them thrive. It's a good feeling.
You say thrive, it's a living thing.
Yes.
I mean, when I remember growing up, like 3rd grade, the science fairs, and somebody always did just music, make your plant grow better, And
yes,
so
exactly.
It's the good vibrations, it's the oxygenation and all of that. And we guess, since plants mean a lot to you and you grew up with them and remember your mom and your grandmom, do you see a need for people who maybe don't take such good care of plants? Is that why you started Chalotzen?
You know what? That's exactly why.
Because I was saying, that's one of the reasons I was so excited to meet you, because when I was looking at your workshops, and one of the funniest things on your Instagram is a plant like I kind of have, like even the simplest plants, like a spider plant, I can somehow manage to lovingly water it once a week and still somehow kill it. Or just... it doesn't thrive. And then the pictures, you have like a before and after. And I was like, so I was like, oh, okay. I feel like Dulce can really help us and that you want to help us. So what are some of the workshops that you have?
So, for example, we have one that is at the beginning of spring. That is, how can you prepare your plants for growing season? Mm-hmm. So you have to clean the leaves, you have to sometimes repot it, and things like that. We have another one that is plant connection and mindfulness.
Ooh.
Because I think that something very important is that you have to connect with them. You get to know your plants, like how the soil is smelled, how the texture, the colors, the shapes, so that at one point, you know when your plant is sad or when it needs something else. You know it because you know your plant.
Take care of your plants, they take care of you.
Yes. Yeah.
And you talk about repotting. So, for example, could I come to you with a plant that I know that needs to be repotted?
Yes.
And we just do it at the workshop together?
Yes.
Okay, that's the kind of assistance I need, because I'm not hopeless. And I do care, but I don't have that horticultural knowledge that you obviously have, and the passion for it, and the desire to help other people.
Yes. I can also, you can bring your plants to me, or I can go to you. Like, I can go to your house, and I can either go inside of your house or in my car and my trunk.
Chalotzen plant house calls.
Yes.
I love it. And so what do you have here tonight at your booth at the Milwaukee Night Market, Dulce?
We have different plants. I normally don't bring rare plants. I bring more plants that they're easy.
A little sturdy, can do a road trip.
Yes. And for Wisconsin, we have this 6 months of winter, so we need plants that they don't need a lot of light, that sometimes they don't need a lot of water and a lot of care, that they can survive through the winter.
And you also have this plant, I would say, that you have in your lap that's pink and green. You also have a little decoration around the pot.
You know what? So Chaloxine, normally I bring my family, my sister, my mom. And my sister, she's really good at doing
this macrame.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
One day we were talking about it, and I was like, what can she sell? And it's like, you know how to make sweaters, right? And she was like, yes. So she started making sweaters for plants.
That's a great way to think of it.
Yeah, so it's 100% cotton, so you can wash it and dry it. And also they can come with me to every market.
Plants and plant accessories, Chalotzen. Yeah. I love it. And are you a pop-up plant store, or do you have a brick and mortar store?
No, we're just a pop-up.
So different markets?
Yeah, different markets, because we want to focus more in plant maintenance and workshops and things like that. So we sell plants, we can deliver, but I don't think we want to be a plant shop.
Makes sense. Have a business that's as flexible as you are.
Yes.
I like that idea. And what do you love? We were chatting just before we put the headsets on. What is it about the Milwaukee Night Market that you love? Because you were soaking in the vibe. You were happy.
You know what? It's a market where it's always super busy. You get to know a lot of people. Today, for example, I got this customer from last year, and she was so happy to see me because she wanted to show me pictures from a plant that she bought from me last year. And you know what? This stories that people who want to talk to me about plants and I don't know,
it's a true connection. Yeah,
yes.
She was proud of herself. Look, you're the teacher, and she applied what she learned, and look, I'm helping this plant thrive because of you, don't you?
That's awesome. That's a great feeling. Yeah.
How do we catch up with Chalotzen if there are listeners who are like, oh my God, I would love for my plant to look a little bit better. I know she can help me.
So we're working on our website, but you can find us on Instagram. So Chalotzin.
CHELOTZIN.
Yes, perfect.
Or come visit at Milwaukee Night Market till 10 o'clock. Dulce, thank you so much for stopping by. It is such a pleasure to meet you, and I wish you big success and lots of greenery.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. And we'll be back with more stories, sights, and sounds from Milwaukee Night Market with What's on Tap.
It's like playing baseball in the house.
Mom, Dad broke the window.
Without the risk of...
Again.
That. Every Thursday at 8:40, play virtual baseball on Wisconsin's Morning News. Step up to the virtual plate and test your mettle against the best.
Swing and a drive.
It's virtual baseball, presented by Signing Unlimited. Only played here on WTMJ.
So here's why you'd want an Armstrong air heat pump. Consider a powerful electric backup to your gas furnace that can do the work of your furnace very efficiently. That means lower energy bills. And it has a rock-solid 12-year warranty and can act as an AC unit too. But here's the real gist of it. With all the government tax credits you get, you almost get the darn thing free. So see the man in the red van to get reliable efficiency from an Armstrong air heat pump.
You gotta see the man in the red van. Quality heating, quality heating.
Once you've lived with it, you know there's no comparison. Hydronic heating is the best in comfort. And when it comes to hydronic heating, the man in the red van can do it all with a 96% efficiency modulating heat boiler, slant fin wall-mounted radiating heat, cast iron radiators, or how about in-floor heat that we can even lay in below your new driveway on your new home build, so you never have to shovel. Now we're talking.
You gotta see the man in the red van. Quality heating, quality heating.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here. My house looks gorgeous. It's the envy of the neighborhood. You know why? I had CertaPro painters come out and paint the outside of my house. Man, did they kill it. Knocked it out of the ballpark. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated right here. They do outside, exterior, big time. They also paint inside. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. They're the real deal. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ.
Just give me the night.
Oh, give me nights like this all the time. Woo, it does not feel like September. Oh, it does, but it still feels like real summertime, but it's just glorious out here. It's not too humid. People are strolling around, smiling, having fun, browsing all the shops. There are booths lined up all up and down Wisconsin Avenue from Vel R. Phillips Plaza to 2nd Street right to the river, and all sorts of free activities. You can play cornhole at one end of the Milwaukee Night Market. You can go inside 3rd Street Market Hall and play shuffleboard if you want to step inside and have a bite. I'm telling you, it's been fun to see people that I know. It's fun to meet new people, and it's fun to be around the vibrancy and the energy of a lot of small businesses. Like you just heard Dulce Duran from Chalotzin, who has a plant pop-up. We talked earlier to Holy Crepe, the creperie that has been started by some UWM students who were student athletes together. So those stories I find inspiring. And then we're going to tempt your taste buds with a couple of other local vendors, Crafty Cow and Chilwaukee. We plan to hear from them later this hour. But another thing that's really great is you discover things that you didn't really realize. In the building that Good Karma Brands is in is the Avenue offices, and down on the street level, the MyAd Gallery is there. Yeah, Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design, and they are here as part of the fun as well. Their doors are open. You can go in and see their artwork, but you can also get creative and take home a free souvenir of some unique clothing tonight. Yesterday, I had a chance to chat with a couple of the MyAd representatives and to explain more about this kind of 21st century tie-dye technology that they're doing tonight that you can get your hands on. Here's part of that conversation.
Hi, my name is Monica Miller. I'm the Director of Galleries and Community Engagement.
And I'm Leah Good. I am a Collaboration and Community Specialist and Galleries Generalist with MyAd.
And what will you be doing tomorrow in the MyAd Gallery?
So we have the great benefit of being right at the heart of both downtown Milwaukee, but also the night market. So we are located, again, right next to the 3rd Street Market Hall, and we will be open from 5 to 9 p.m. that evening. And we have a variety of things you can do. So we have an exhibition called Safe to Cry Here. That will be open during that time. And also we will have live ice DIY workshop from a group of MyAd alum known as Invisual Group. So you can come into the gallery, select some apparel for those who are watching us right now. You can have some T-shirts, some shorts. We even have some tote bags that you can pick, different sizes. So if you have youths in your family, you have something available to you as well. And so what you can do is you select a blank. So Leah just held up a blank. So it's just a white garment.
Like a white pair of shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you put it in a vacuum seal bag. Select your powder dye. Sprinkle it on a pile of ice that you put in that bag over the garment. And it slowly overnight will kind of dissolve into that liquid and set into this really cool dye pattern. So not like your typical tie-dye
with the bucket and the rubber bands.
But this, it's melty. So it's a little bit more abstract and a little cooler, in my opinion.
It is. If you move the shirt just over closer to you, because on the WTMJ Live YouTube stream, you can see it a little more. It almost looks like camouflage because you've chosen like a beige and a blue and kind of it has a grayish tinge. It's I hate to say cool, but cool. But it is. And no two designs will be the same.
Exactly. And, my shirt at home is pink and orange.
There we go.
You got different colors that you can pick from depending on, what you're feeling that day. But you got to come to the gallery to check it out.
And what I even am more entertained, it's not a workshop, it's a make shop.
Oh, yeah.
So, but you get to leave with your own unique garment and make a memory and make art.
Yeah.
And I love that my ad is just so devoted to not only teaching art, but just bringing out the creativity in all of us.
Yeah. And, the other thing that'll be fun and creative when you are visiting us, hopefully tomorrow evening, our exhibition that is up right now is one of our most immersive and interactive that we've ever had at the gallery. So Safe to Cry here is a play on a sort of Y2K young girls experience. And so when you walk into the gallery, you see different elements of, like, say you're in high school, you see a locker. You can go up to this locker, write a note with your secrets, put it in that locker. And that note, if you're willing to share it later, will be produced into a small artist book created by the artists that are there. You also have a jean wall. So if you are someone from the 90s, early 2000s, where writing on jeans was something that was really cool and acceptable at the time, we have a huge wall decked out in a jean material where folks have been encouraged and have been writing on these jeans really fun sayings, different cartoons, things like that. And also you can play MASH. So I don't know if you ever played MASH in anyone's time. But there's so many different things you can do. And we have an installation component where you can purchase items from those artists that were made in response to the exhibition.
Wow.
So we have this one. I went to the Safe to Cry Here exhibit to deal with it, with a sort of spin-off of a Spencer's character, but has a rat tail, which is an ode to Myed's mascot, the river rat, which you may also see at the night market.
Very excited to see the big gray mascot walking on, and then somebody told me it was a rat. I was like, should it be? But and so I was a little confused, but it's a very happy river rat, and it was funny enough wearing one of the ice tie-dyed oversized shirts. So
it's a 10X.
It's a 10. Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, the river, hilarious.
Yep.
But it was a very friendly river rat with a handler, very much inviting us to go into my ad and be part of the make shop. So thank you for supporting local artists. My ad, bringing out the artist in all of us and teaching creators how to effectively express themselves. Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design here, having fun tonight. And if that sounds like a great way to get your creativity on, don't wait. It's free. Milwaukee Night Market going till 10 o'clock tonight. And we have more sounds and stories from Milwaukee Night Market, including local flavors. Next on What's on Tap.
Wisconsin volleyball has a new home.
It's match point in Madison.
Catch all the excitement of the 2024 season.
Booth and Spreck putting up that Wisconsin wall.
And don't miss out on moments like this.
Booth dunks it down with two hands, and that's a point for Wisconsin. Set Spreck, kill Franklin.
Badgers volleyball on WTMJ is presented by Steinhoffels. Don't miss any of the action right here on Wisconsin's radio station, 620 WTMJ.
Amish outdoor furniture with poly and wood available. And that poly is the richest of outdoor furniture. It's just about indestructible and will virtually last forever. At Erickson's, we have poly furniture in abundance, so you're guaranteed to see a great selection. The beauty of it is you can put it outside all year round and not worry about it, because the color runs all the way through, so it doesn't fade, and minor nicks and scratches won't hurt the look. Erickson's Landscape Supply. For an abundant selection of poly and wood Amish outdoor furniture, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. You'll be hard-pressed to find a better selection of metal yard art than we have here at Erickson's. Anything from natural and painted metal signs to painted roosters from 1 to 6 feet tall. Natural steel flying ducks and cattails. Cute little frogs, geckos, pigs, flamingos, and goats. And palm trees. The list is endless. And that's why you come here. Erickson's Landscape Supply, right on Spring Street in Union Grove, where you'll find a fantastic array of artisanal metal yard art. Visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. Or better yet, drive on over and take a gander at the goods.
I was stuffed up. It was almost like someone put a clothespin over my nose. As an athlete, it did affect my performance. And as I got older, the congestion and poor sleep really took their toll.
Mike's a lifetime athlete. After hearing about Advent, he felt he could finally find a solution to his breathing triangle problems.
With my congestion, the kind of sleep I was getting wasn't allowing me to function the way I wanted to.
When your nose isn't working like it should be, it's going to negatively affect your sleep. And then you really can't be at your best at anything that you're doing.
It's been about 5 years since coming to Advent, and what balloon sinuplasty did for my quality of life, that step I took was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
Balloon sinuplasty can help solve your breathing triangle problems, which will help you sleep better. And that's going to help you live a better quality of life.
Unlock your potential. Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because when you breathe well, you live better.
AdventKnows.com.
Results may vary.
Give your home a beautiful makeover with flooring options from Mohawk, now at Menards. Add style to your room with Mohawk vinyl plank flooring. It features a realistic wood grain appearance, is waterproof and durable, making it an ideal choice for active households. Stop in today to shop our wide selection of Mohawk flooring options or visit Menards.com for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max.
The night is looking brighter and even prettier at Milwaukee Night Market. This is the last one of the season, and if you skip the rest, this is the one to come to. Open till 10 o'clock, absolutely free festival, basically a big old block party up and down Wisconsin Avenue from Bell R. Phillips Plaza to 2nd Avenue. And just a glorious night. You can hear the music thumping on the Kohl's Entertainment Zone. DJ Shauna is going to be on that zone starting at 8 o'clock till 10, so you know that's going to be fun. It is college night here, and I thought it would be even more jammed. I think it's going to get busier, but it's still a really pleasant flow right now. You can stroll from one end to the other, browse and shop local creators and makers. This really is an inspiring place to reignite your love for Milwaukee, because Westtown Association really knows how to do this right and showcase the sights and sounds, smells and tastes, from crepes to corn. It is a great place to taste your way all the way through the streets of Milwaukee. And we'll be back with more stories to tempt your taste buds, and might even get a visit from a Milwaukee brewer. We'll find out. But stay with us, and until then, right now we go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center with Jessica Gatzo.
Thanks, Sandy. The case against a Wisconsin teenager accused of luring a 10-year-old girl into the woods and killing her will remain in adult court. Court documents only identify the teen as CPB. He's charged with first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of sexual assault in the 2022 death of Ileana Lily Peters in Chippewa Falls. CPB was 14 years old at the time. The ruling means the teen's identity could eventually be revealed to the public. $2 million worth of damage from a fire. A large metal building in the town of Fulton is considered a total loss after a vehicle inside the building became fully engulfed in flames. Rock County Sheriff's Office says it happened around 6:15 this morning. No one was injured. Investigation indicates the fire may have ignited directly from the vehicle parked inside. The City of Madison Common Council approves changing the city's zoning code to create affordable housing for college students. The Common Council voted Tuesday night to allow apartment or housing developers to exceed the maximum number of stories allowed in the downtown area in exchange for guaranteeing that a portion of the units would be available at below market rates. This way, students from low to moderate income families could rent the affordable units. Low-income students usually pay for housing through a combination of loans, grants, and assistance from their families, making them ineligible for most housing programs. Taking a look at the roads with your Johnson & Sons Paving Time Saver traffic. Roads are looking all clear this evening. No incidents or delays at this time. And taking a look at your WTMJ forecast. Tonight, clear skies, a low of 61. Thursday, sunny, hazy, and clouds rolling in later, a high of 83 by the lake and 87 inland. Friday, we'll see high clouds with filtered sunshine, a high of 80. On Saturday, mostly cloudy skies with a high of 79. Right now in Milwaukee, it's 76 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Siding Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 7:32.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop taking prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. It may increase your stroke risk. Eliquis can cause serious and in rare cases fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or take longer for bleeding to stop. A spinal injection while on Eliquis increases risk of blood clots, which may cause paralysis, the inability to move. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding, unusual bruising, or tingling, numbness, or muscle weakness. Medications such as aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners may increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
Between market volatility, inflation, global unrest, and the presidential election, there's a lot going on. Take control with help from Annex Wealth Management. Have a plan built that matches up with your investment and retirement goals. Annex does it as a fee-only fiduciary with unbiased advice. Annex offers financial planning at every level. Annex Comprehensive Wealth, Annex Private Client, and Annex Ignite. Head to AnnexWealth.com, click the Get Started button. It's time to put things in order. Know the difference with a fee-only fiduciary. AnnexWealth.com.
Hi everyone, Jeff Levering here, and when we moved into our home 10 years ago, we knew the time would come to replace our roof. That came sooner than we thought with the storms during the spring. So we called the pros at Ridgetop Exteriors, and they did more than just live up to their motto, trusted, local, and affordable. Within just a few weeks, we had our new roof picked and completed. Their team treated us just like family, and the customer service was a real home run. Give Ridgetop Exteriors a call and book your appointment today to ensure your project gets completed before the next big storm.
With an ever-changing inventory, you never know what great bargains you're going to be able to find at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. It makes shopping fun because the best finds are the ones you had no idea you'd even come across. And when they're at thrift store prices, it feels good. And it feels even better to know you're helping us help others. Shop St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
Bucks are NBA champions.
The Bucks in 6 podcast presents a special series commemorating the Bucks championship run in 2021. From the thrilling Game 7 overtime victory against the Nets.
Durant shooting, got it at the buzzer. No, it's a 2-pointer.
To the 50-point statement made by Giannis in the finals.
A 50-point game. That's the stuff of legend.
Immerse yourself in the sounds of each playoff round with Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What's on Tap with Sandy Max is back on WTMJ.
You can hear the thumping going on at the Kohl's Entertainment Zone at Milwaukee Night Market. That is DJ Style. In about 15 minutes, DJ Shauna is going to be here, and this party goes for free until 10 o'clock, up and down Wisconsin Avenue from Bell R. Phillips Plaza to 2nd Avenue, and it is just a joy to be outside, a light breeze on a super September night. If you're still thinking about it, come on down. There is room for you. You're going to find lots of people smiling, all ages. You have families. You got people who you can tell just strolled over here after work, and if you're watching the WTMJ YouTube live stream, you can see over my shoulder, we're right next door to a booth called Sun Milk, and it's a little shop that has comfy sweatshirts with simple designs, little flowers on some, strawberries on others. Just a really good vibe to stroll and shop and see maybe there's something that you need. A little next to the other side of us, we've got comforters, and then I can see more photography. It's great to see the creativity on display, plus food and beverages on this beautiful outdoor festival. So come on out to Milwaukee Night Market. This is the last one of the season. You'll have to wait till next June if you don't come tonight. And some of the flavors that you can be proud of, some of our local businesses. In June, I had the chance to visit with Crafty Cow founder and CEO, Devin Eichler. Please welcome Devin Eichler.
Hi, I'm so happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Happy Milwaukee Night Market to you.
Oh, yeah, we love it. This is our second year here. It's really fun.
And tell me how you became, how Crafty Cow got spotlighted on America's Best Restaurants.
That was a surprise to me. They had reached out and asked. We've done a few other TV shows before, but they had reached out to us, and obviously we didn't want to say no. We were like, heck yeah, let's do it. And
where can we see this?
So they're super different. They actually air that on. They give you all the stuff, so you can air it on your Facebook pages.
Oh, okay.
And you actually own all the materials and stuff too. So that way you can show it to the people that are in your neighborhood and in and around where you are, instead of, we're from Milwaukee. Some of the shows they'll air in Seattle.
Gotcha.
And we don't know if those people will ever come to Milwaukee.
Well, they should.
They should.
They should.
For sure. But it's more of like trying to get your local community involved in what you're doing.
So what's your Facebook page so we can go watch America's Best Restaurants?
Got 3 different ones, but if you search Crafty Cow MKE or Crafty Cow Tosa or Crafty Cow Oconomowoc, one of our pages.
Or Crafty Cow America's Best Restaurant. That's not a bad search right there.
Yep.
So what did the show find was the best about Crafty Cow? What did they fall in love with?
So we've won a few awards for a lot of our food. We actually have some of the things that we've won awards for here tonight, fried chicken being one of them. So we're doing our Nashville hot chicken tenders. And then one of the burgers that we're doing here tonight, we also did on the show, which is our OK Burger, which is a play on words. It's an Oklahoma smash burger that has onions smashed right into the patty and cheese and special sauce on it.
Yum.
Yeah.
So what has been you're serving fried chicken and the OK Smash Burger. What else are you serving up at Milwaukee Night Market tonight?
We've got a vegan smash burger that we just put on the menu. We've been working on a completely vegan burger for a long time, and this is actually the first time we brought it to the night market, and we just launched it on our menus a few weeks ago.
You might sell out with the amount of people that are here at the night market.
Yeah, I was surprised I was able to run over here. We had a line about 25 people deep, and I was like, I got to get out of here.
All right,
but they're all good.
But on that note, then, I will let you get back to serving it up. But I'm so pleased to meet you. Devin Eichler from Crafty Cow, and search Crafty Cow, America's Best Restaurants, and watch the show and see how I love that other people are finding out about Crafty Cow and fall in love with your food too.
Yep. I'm so happy that we were on the show.
Oh, thank you very much, Devin.
Thank you.
Crafty Cow busy again tonight at the last Milwaukee Night Market of the season, and get a burger in your belly after hearing that. But it is exciting, especially after a year where we had Top Chef and all the buzz about restaurants, and to know that Crafty Cow getting attention and awards as well. Now, what do you think would be great for dessert on a stunning September night like this? You're strolling around outside. I think something cold and delicious and locally made, don't you? Well, we're going to meet a young family creating a cool treat next on What's on Tap.
We will only sell products we believe in, and we believe in Armstrong Air Furnaces. With variable speed blower and multi-stage performance, Armstrong Air's most advanced furnaces deliver the highest number of features, the most comfort, and the greatest efficiency. This is Anthony Zanevsky with Quality Heating. To me, Armstrong Air is the professional's choice. So see the man in the red van, and we'll get you a furnace you can rely on for the long haul.
You gotta see the man in the red van. Quality Heating, Quality Heating.
When you need emergency service 24/7, any time of the day, any day of the year, call Quality Heating. With one of Wisconsin's largest HVAC fleets, you can count on us being there in a hurry. So don't worry. This is Anthony Zanevsky with Quality Heating. When you're in a heating or air conditioning jam, just see the man in the red van, and he's going to have a master plan to make sure you stay comfortable.
You gotta see the man in the red van. Quality heating, quality heating.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Phones aren't wired to the wall anymore. We carry them in our pockets. Cars can even drive themselves, right? Technology advances have changed our lives.
That's football legend Emmitt Smith.
Some of the most fascinating advances are happening with the medical professionals at QC Kinetics. I'm talking about natural regenerative treatments for joint pain without surgery or harmful drugs.
Tens of thousands of patients have discovered these breakthroughs firsthand at QC Kinetics. With over 100 board-certified providers across the country, they're transforming the world of pain treatment using your body's own healing properties to help restore your aching joints.
Why would you keep going back to the old tired ways of treating chronic joint pain? Check out the latest advances at QC Kinetics. And here's an idea for you. You can call them on that smartphone right there in your pocket.
Call QC Kinetics, 414-285-3474. That's 414-285-3474. 414-285-3474.
Welcome back to What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Just give me the night. Soaking in the sounds and the stories here at Milwaukee Night Market, and just so many people walking by going, hey, what's going on here? Hey, radio, we listen to you. It is that sort of friendly, neighborly vibe right here on Wisconsin Avenue as it is shut down till 10 o'clock for this free Milwaukee Night Market. You still have time to get here. DJ Sean is about to get into the Cole Entertainment Zone and turn it up, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And there have been a couple people already who've walked by and asked me if I'm going to go dance, and I think it could happen. We just might turn off the WTMJ YouTube live stream for that one. But it is so fun to meet the variety of entrepreneurs we have in our city that are featured here at the Milwaukee Night Market. And here again tonight is a little entrepreneurial family that we met in July. And the word you need to know, Chilwaukee. Joining me now from Chilwaukee Pops are Sam and Alyssa Wisniewski with their baby Margot. Oh my goodness, how old is Margot, who of course is playing shy now?
She is almost 9 months old.
Hi, Margot. And I'm assuming she's one of the taste testers for the delicious Chilwaukee Pops.
Yes, of course.
Starting at about 7 months is a good time for a baby, and they can kind of start experiencing the flavors.
Is that the teething time too?
Yes, it's perfect for that.
Look at that. You're
sure.
yet another reason to get popsicles, not just for the delicious flavors, but for the teething aspect. So, Sam, what are you offering at the Chilwaukee? I can see the pink and blue tent just down the street here, just right in front of the Bradley Symphony Center.
Yes, exactly. And we serve from a really cool pink cart. It's like a tricycle.
Yeah.
So we actually build these all ourselves. We have 6 of them. And we get these old bikes that used to be used for moving things around or used to be for good humor, serving ice cream.
Yeah.
And we build a cooler on the front to serve from. So they're custom built, really cool pink bikes that we're really proud of. And inside, that's where the magic happens. We have a rotating slate of about 15 different flavors. But today we brought for you lavender lemonade.
Yum.
Real lavender.
I feel like lavender is the flavor this year, isn't it?
It is. It's really happening.
It really is.
It's our most popular flavor. It's a little more unique, but it really is our most popular flavor.
Okay.
And then next up, we have our chocolate dip strawberry.
Oh. I am holding these up to the camera if that wants to tempt your taste buds. You can't go wrong with a classic flavor like that. And then, is this?
Orange vanilla cream. Our dreamsicle.
There you go. And what's your favorite flavor, Sam?
Well, the chocolate dip. So we already have a strawberry flavor. And we just thought, well, how could you possibly make it better? We dipped the whole thing in chocolate.
Well, there you go. Alyssa, what's your favorite flavor?
I really like the orange vanilla cream. It's just a really good summer staple, I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel like a kid. It's that emotional connection, just eating a popsicle.
Yes.
And what is the origin story of Chilwaukee?
So Chilwaukee actually started by two of our friends named Colin and Danielle. They started in 2017, so we've been around for a while. And then only last year we took the reins from them to keep Chilwaukee going and keep it rocking. So since then, we've been making all kinds of changes to make it more our own.
Yeah.
And we have a kitchen in St. Francis where we make all of it. We have a full-time kitchen staff that's grinding these all out from real fruits and ingredients. So it's really a cool process.
What do you find most rewarding about making these unique popsicles?
Well, I think it's really cool, the customer interactions we have. It just feels like everyone is happy when they have a popsicle. So it's just a really positive experience being able to serve them and serve them at like really large-scale Milwaukee-focused events like this. It's really fun.
And the flavors, so someone just came to us tonight and said, I heard you have a peanut butter and jelly flavor. I really want to know what that tastes like. So we got to serve that, and it all came from our minds in the kitchen. So
what other flavors do you have?
So peanut butter and jelly, orange vanilla cream. We have a chocolate dip peanut butter banana.
Oh, that's like the Elvis.
Yes, exactly.
For sure.
Coconut key lime. We do all kinds of fun flavors.
If I thought it would work, I would say, can I hold baby Margot? But as soon as she would transition to my lap, we all know what would happen, don't we?
Yes, we do.
No. We want happy babies here. And what is next for Chilwaukee? You've got 6 of the pedal carts right now?
Yes, we're all over the place. We really just try to keep on branching out, and we try not to say no to anything, So this last weekend we were at Pitchfork Music Festival.
I was just going to say, you're at music festivals.
Yeah, so we really try to do these large-scale music festivals. So Pitchfork in Chicago. And another example, we just don't say no to anything. So maybe 3 weeks ago, someone said, hey, can you cater our party? It's on an island. So we were like, if you can get us there, sure.
You can't bike across the water. You got to get a ferry or something.
We tried. It didn't go well. So we got to the event, and me and 3 other guys lifted the cart onto a pontoon, and it was the most scenic view ever. We were out in Heartland, and we were just riding on the pontoon, and we showed up at the event, and they loved it because it was a popsicle island party,
How fun. Well, I love that you are here at Night Market. Will you be here in August and September as well?
Yeah, one more date.
Yep.
Wonderful.
September.
So come look for you. And if we can't find you at Night Market, how do we find you? Chilwaukee.
Yep, every week we're at the West Dallas and River West Farmers Markets. Otherwise, if you follow our Instagram, you'll see all the rotating events we're at.
Sam, Alyssa, and Margot Wisniewski, thank you so much for taking time away from busy Night Market, and we're going to be sending people your way. Thank you so much for joining me. Chilwaukee, and I was very charmed by baby Margot, and I'm not always charmed by children, but she's a doll. And if you want to go back and watch that on the WTMJ live YouTube stream, I think you'll be very charmed. But again, excited by young families getting in and starting family businesses. I just talked with O&H Danish Bakery yesterday, and that's 4 generations of a family business. They're celebrating 75 years in the Racine area. So maybe Chilwaukee is the beginning of a 4-generation family business. It's kind of fun to think of it that way. So excited to hear their enthusiasm for all the tasty flavors of popsicles. And my friends Shelly and Holly, they walked by at the beginning of the festival tonight, and they already had a lavender lemonade and a chocolate fudge popsicle. So Chilwaukee, the flavor for tonight's September Milwaukee Night Market. More sounds and stories from the festival as we wrap up our live broadcast here. Stay with us. I'm Sandy Max, WTMJ.
Be our eyes on the road. See something out there that I should know about?
There's an active car fire on Brewers Boulevard, southbound.
Call me, Debbie Loziga, at the Hall Volkswagen traffic tip line at 414-238-9329.
There's a multi-vehicle accident on 45 northbound, just over Mayfair Road. Looks like the left 2 lanes are blocked.
The drive affects you. Why not be part of it?
There's a multi-vehicle accident. Looks like the left 2 lanes are blocked.
Give me a call, 414-238-9329.
Hey, this is Steve Scafidi for Advent. I had some snoring issues that kept my wife up at night. That led to poor sleep and a lot of tired mornings on the radio, and nobody wants that, trust me. But it's simply, my nose wasn't working the way it should. I decided to go to Advent for a quick 30-minute visit, one of their great facilities, talk to a bunch of their doctors. They really put me at ease. After a really simple sleep study at home, in my own bed, they determined the root cause of my problem had to do with my sinuses and nasal passages in my breathing triangle. I didn't even know I had a breathing triangle, so I went to see Advent. After a short procedure done in office, I'm back to breathing well, and my wife and I are both back to sleeping through the whole night. The best sleep we've ever had, that could be you. If you struggle with restless nights like I did, take the time to see how Advent can help. To find out how breathing well and sleeping well can make your life and your nights a whole lot better, go to AdventKnows.com, schedule an appointment today. Because Advent knows, when you breathe well, you live better.
Well, if you need flagstone for your new natural patio, Erickson's is the place to find it. We have the largest selection and 15 styles to choose from. And for decorative stone, Erickson's is your best choice. Our decorative stone is trucked in from all over the country. We buy straight from the quarry and cut out the middleman to keep your prices nice and low. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. So he said to me, boy, oh boy, do you got the boulders. And I said, you betcha. And he said, do you mind if I cherry pick? And I said, feel free. They're all beautiful and they're all granite. Sparkling pinks, blues, and grays from 4 to 36 inches. And they're all priced right. Because we buy direct from the source nationwide to give you the look you want. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection.
Tune in on Sundays at 10 a.m. for the AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show. Join AccuNet's Brian and David Wickert for the most up-to-date information on mortgage trends, along with timely news on the real estate market. The housing market is in flux, but the national headlines don't often fit local market conditions. Find out what's really happening on the front lines of real estate and mortgage financing in Wisconsin and make better decisions by tuning in every Sunday at 10 a.m. The AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show with Brian and David Wickert on WTMJ.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ.
Just give me the night. Milwaukee Night Market is going to go on till 10 o'clock tonight. Absolutely free. And this is the place to be. It's one of the most beautiful September evenings we've had all year. And we got a block party on Wisconsin Avenue. And I just found out that the block party got kicked up a notch with something special. Introduce yourself to everyone.
I'm Izzy. I'm the Director of Experiential Marketing with the Brewers and very, very excited to be on with Sandy today.
Yay! Izzy and I go all the way back to the Milwaukee Wave time. So
Throwback.
I love it. And so we both know Brad Beach and Bertie Brewer. So Izzy, tell me what happened on the dance floor tonight.
Yeah, definitely. So we threw Milwaukee's first flash mob to celebrate our Hispanic Heritage Night. We collaborated with Amber and Josh from Dance Academy and had a great time.
I saw some video. We're showing it now on the WTMJ live YouTube stream. That's some good moves. That's some circular celebration. And what are the T-shirts that the Flash Mob is wearing on the dance floor?
Hey, those are our exclusive, only to our ticket package, special ticket package for the Brewers for Hispanic Heritage Night, Hispanic Heritage Day, excuse me. And we're going to have a lot of fun that day. We have a live salsa band up in the terrace level. We have dance classes going on. We have DJs. It's going to be a great time.
What's the date of the game?
September 22nd.
Very good. I was like, uh-oh. But this design of the T-shirts is really colorful and vibrant.
Yes. So we actually have every flag represented for Hispanics, but then also our team as well in there. So kind of encapsulating all of Milwaukee, local Latinos, but then also encapsulating our team.
That celebrates all of that. I love that. And how are you feeling about your Milwaukee Brewers?
Hey, we're getting closer to our magic number.
It was 9 as of this morning, because you know Wisconsin's morning news keeps good track of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we're getting closer to, hopefully we start to challenge these guys up in the number 1 and number 2 seeds here very shortly.
And I got to think a lot of your teammates and in the front office are at a very special event tonight.
Oh,
the big screening of the Just a Bit Outside documentary all about the 1982 team that's going to be in theaters on Friday.
I'm very, very excited. Friday I am on vacation, but when I get back, I promise I will be there to watch any type of documentary or anything like that.
Anything that celebrates the Brewers.
That celebrates the Brewers, we're having a great time.
You know it. I'm so glad you're here, and I will tell you, there's no shame in my mascot game. As soon as the racing sausages started walking down the street here, and I was watching people
grab a picture.
Oh yeah. But I was like, oh look, here they are. It's like, okay, you've worked with them, you know them. So, but they create excitement wherever they go. So I'm glad that the Milwaukee Brewers are part of such a special event like Milwaukee Night Market, and that you continue to do things to bring the community together in all the different promotions that you do. So September 22nd is the night to be at the Milwaukee Brewers and learn to salsa dance.
Absolutely. It's salsa dance, merengue, bachata, cumbia, a whole bunch of other stuff. But then also in that homestand, we have college night. College students are included to come through, and we have an exclusive pop-up with All Goods, local vintage vendor.
Cool. Izzy, keep it locked right here, because right on WTMJ, your Milwaukee Brewers are next after the news.
Can't wait.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
The historic Fox and Hound Supper Club is one of the most unique and affordable